My name's Tommy Laird. I'm aged 13 and I go to Merchants Academy. When I couldn't control my emotions, it wasn't really pleasant. Like, I always let it out on my friends and that when I'm angry. I don't know why I do it, but it's just not a thing that just happens now and then. I try to stop it, but it's just a thing I always do. The hardest part is walking to school and not knowing if something's going to happen.
Tommy's an only child. He wears his heart on his sleeve, very emotional. He felt very frustrated with school. He just felt he had to be the best of everything. He had to be liked. He didn't like it when he fell out with somebody. And even distinguishing the difference for when you fell out with somebody and when you had a disagreement. You could have a disagreement and Tommy would think that that's it, the end of the world.
School was very nervous to walk into, a lot of fights going on. Sometimes I did get really physical with friends, which wasn't a pleasant place to be in at the time. Bright sparks was the thing that held me out to be calm and resilient of what I do with my actions and that. I started playing rugby when I was about 5.
Jesse!
It's really helped me out with mood and that. Because every time I walk onto that pitch, I feel like this is the time where I can let my anger out on them.
I think the biggest benefit is the discipline side of it, definitely. Tommy's always been one for routine, and I think he's learning to communicate verbally rather than physically. He knows what to have on the pitch and what to leave off the pitch. He tries to talk a lot to me about rugby. I'm not very wise when it comes to it. He tries to teach me about the games. His favourite player is Ellis, Genge.
Sound boys, right? I'm Ellis, nice to meet you. Good pass, catch, pass.
Ellis, can I get good?
Yeah, of course you can. Do you know what? A lesson for me is everyone thinks that they've got the best advice. I find that growing up, I'd have one person telling me one thing, someone else telling me another, I'd be thinking something else. There is no perfect solution to anything, especially in sport, and how you feel, and that's what I struggled with, was my emotions growing up. And it got me into a lot of trouble, notoriously. When I was younger, my emotion was weaned out of me. They were like, don't be emotional. I think it's a good thing. That's the beauty of working in these programs. You meet so many big characters and people who have big character and high emotion, and that actually makes a good player most of the time. Obviously, you've got to have that cool, calm, collected side as well, but it's not a bad thing. It ain't easy, no. Especially if you're an emotional bloke like myself as well. It does get tough. If you want to do it, don't expect anything to be given to you. You're going to have to fight for it, not literally, but you're going to have to work really hard for it. Yeah. Thanks for the conversation, mate.
Thanks, Ellis.
Top man. I hope you do well.
Me too. Bright sports has helped me look differently from being this angry, aggressive me to be this calm and non-aggressive me.